So what is going on, guys? Welcome to the YouTube channel. If we have not yet met, my name is Peter Roberts. Now in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the 7 ultimate beginner stocks for you to own. Now investing in the stock market can be very difficult. I faced that fear at first, but I want to share with you guys why it's important to start investing your money in the stock market, as well as reveal my portfolio, how I started building wealth as a teenager, and I'm up around 98% investing in a particularly few of these stocks, which I'm going to share with you guys today. So before we get started, if you have not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, it would mean so much, as well as go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. It truly goes a long way. Now, the first point that I want to jump into this video is just to say that keeping your money in a savings account and a checking account is not going to build real wealth for yourself. Now, the greatest investment that I made and I want you guys to make is investing in the stock market. But the problem is you might not know where to begin. So I'm so glad that we discovered each other. I'm going to share with you guys the 7 ultimate stocks to begin investing in, also learning about, and begin putting your money to use. To build real wealth in your life, you have to be putting your money in assets that are going to make you more money, because in a savings account, you are not getting any growth on your money. And that's why I am motivated, inspired to share this video with you guys as well. And also, guys, make sure you stick to the end of this video, because I will share with you guys what you need to actually buy, how to actually go in through the Robinhood portal brokerage account and buy, sell, and start investing, as well as how to own a certain company if you don't have that much money through fractional investing. Now, the companies I'm going to share with you guys are a little overpriced, a little expensive, but what I want to share with you guys is that you don't have to buy a whole share. More importantly, just getting invested, putting your money in these companies in the long term will eventually build wealth for yourself. So guys, before we get started, first thing I want to do is jump into my personal brokerage account on Robinhood. I think it's very important to show with you guys that I'm investing, I'm putting my money to use, but more importantly, I'm making money investing in the stock market, and you can do the same thing with these ultimate 7 stocks. So as you can see right here, we're up around 68.75% this past year. We're up around $18,000 investing in the stock market, and this is why it's so important to put your money into assets, the stock market, that's going to make you more money. So now I want to jump into the first ultimate stock, beginner stock, that I think a lot of people should begin looking into, as well as reading up onto, and also begin investing in. And the first company that I want to share with you guys is Shopify. Now, recently I just started investing in Shopify, and I wish I invested over the long term. But I think long-term growth, this company is going to continue to grow, which I'll share with you in a second. But as you can see, these past 5 years have been incredible for Shopify. They're up over 3,000, almost 4,000% in the past 5 years, and I think they're going to have continual growth. Some of the greatest brokerage platforms, some of the most knowledgeable investors are really believing on Shopify, and I think it is a great opportunity to begin making money with this company. Now, the reason you want to invest in Shopify is because all businesses are going to be going online. This is kind of like the closest competitor to Amazon, and Amazon is an absolute giant and continue to dominate the e-commerce space, as well as for the next 3 to 5 years, all businesses are going to start going online, selling direct to consumer, and guess what? The retail stores are going to be going out of business very soon, in my personal beliefs. Shopify is a company, Shopify is a platform for people to really start making money online, creating online stores and selling. You probably heard of the drop shipping model, and this is all directly through Shopify. So guys, a great company, the first stock that I really want you guys to look into, and a company that has a lot of tremendous growth. For me, I'm going to be holding this stock for the next 30 to 20 years. So a great company to begin your investing journey. Now, the second stock that I want to break down with you guys is Netflix. You've probably heard of Netflix, but Netflix is an absolute banger. Now, for me, I have a little under $1,000 invested in Netflix. Right now, it's around $504 to own a share of Netflix. But the great reason you want to invest in Netflix is because OTT, online streaming, is going to become the new wave of technology, the new streaming services, and more importantly, it is over dominating any type of TV services out there. Netflix was the first mover, and honestly, Netflix is continuing to dominate each of their competitors. So what I like to invest in when it comes to a type of business or service is to invest in the leader, the one that is dominating. And Netflix right now at just $504, in my eyes, is still a discount, as it's continued to grow up around, up around up around 427% right now in the last 5 years. And Netflix is one of those stable, strong companies with great leadership that's going to continue to grow over the long term, and it's going to take away the movement of how consumers are watching TV, streaming, and also listening to music. Netflix is on the rise. They have a lot more growth to come, and I think it's a great company and an ultimate beginner stock, number 2 for beginners to invest in. Now, the third ultimate stock for you to keep your eyes on in 2021, an ultimate beginner stock that I believe so many people are missing and not taking advantage of, is Trade Desk. Now, right now it is trading around $756 per share, but this company is a cloud-based advertising platform that literally is controlling how customers are getting advertised through Facebook. All the social media platforms are using this platform, and guess what? This is going to continue to grow. Go ahead, look into this company, another stable long-term growth company that I think so many people need to start owning. Now, the fourth stock I'm going to share with you guys is a company that we all know, we all use daily, and that is exactly why we need to become investors in this great company. Right now, the stock is sitting a lot under $3,400 per share. It's expensive, but it's a great opportunity for you in the future. That is Amazon.com. Now, Amazon is absolute savage business. It's continued to grow, and over the long term, I think in the next 5 to 20 years, Amazon is going to take over so many industries. Amazon is going to be a leader in so many markets, and guess what? If you invest in this company, I can almost say, hey, you will not regret it. Now, Amazon is growing their subscription business. They're a leader in the online retail space. They're the leader in the iCloud computing space. They have so much working on, and this is why I think everyone wants to put a little bit of money and a great beginner stock for you to invest in. Now, you might think, hey, I don't have $3,000. You can invest $100. You can invest $200. You can invest $1,000. Whatever money that you have, I would say go ahead and start investing in Amazon. This is a great company, long term. Just imagine what Amazon is doing, and more importantly, Amazon is dominating, taking over so many other competitors, and this is why it's just one of those strong, stable, fundamental stocks that are going to help build wealth in your life. And at the end, guys, I'll share exactly what you need to do to buy $100 worth of Amazon stock. Now, coming in at number 5, I couldn't leave this market out. It is the online credit card payment. Right now, cash is becoming minimal. Everyone is doing everything online. Their transactions, selling, making money, sending money, collecting money online, and that is right here, Mastercard. Now, Mastercard is a pretty reasonable stock. Right now, it's at $390 per share, and over the past years, as you can see, incredible growth, gradual growth, around 300% in the last 5 years. Now, the reason I say Mastercard is a stable company for you to invest in, I just think PayPal, Visa, Mastercard, Square, these companies are all replicating what Mastercard is doing, buying and sending money online. Everything is becoming an online payment game. Invest in one of the leaders in this industry, and Mastercard just continues to show that stable growth. But what I want to say is, either if you choose Mastercard, you go with Visa, that this is an important market for you to get into, but right there in this banking industry. And this company is just showing excellent growth, steady growth, a safer investment, as well as a company that is up 300% is something that you want to consider, as well as start putting your dollars into, because over the long term, I can imagine the next 5 to 15 to 20 years that I'm going to be a long-term investor in, and I want you guys to also consider investing in this amazing company. Mastercard, thank you so much for becoming a leader in a company that I think you guys need to consider. Now, coming in at number 6, a platform that we all have used, as well as a company that we all know, is Facebook. Right now, one share of Facebook is trading at $309, but Facebook continues to dominate that whole social media game. Now, Facebook is actually an advertising company. That's how they make most of their revenue, but they're also becoming a streaming service. They're all going to be taking into the effects of YouTube. They're also going to be implementing a new feature similar to Clubhouse. Now, Facebook continues to innovate. Facebook continues to dominate the marketing space, as well as Facebook is a great stable company that shows excellent growth over the long term. Now, right now, they're up around 178% over the long term in the past 5 years. For me, I have a little over $1,000 invested in this company. I think it's one of those stable stocks that I think everyone needs to continue to invest in. Now, similar to the trend on Trade Desk, with over 60 million active users on Facebook, the whole digital landscape of marketing is going to continue to grow. Companies are not going to be stopping Facebook or social media marketing. It's only going to continue to grow, which means more revenue for Facebook, which means a great opportunity for investors like you and I. So I just think Facebook is another stable, long-term, a great company. And one of those is like fundamental stocks that a lot of people need to start looking into, as well as putting some money into this awesome company. Now, coming in at number 7, just a stable company that we all heard of, that we all know, and more importantly, a company that is just going to help build your portfolio over the long term is going to be Apple. Right now, they're sitting at $134 per share. In the past 5 years after their stock split, they're up 412%. Now, the reason I say Apple is because Apple's going to continue to dominate the computer market. They're just absolutely creating savage and innovative and awesome products. They're continuing to dominate what their competitors are doing. People are just also buying the wearable technology, the earbuds, the Apple computers. So investing in Apple will be a long-term move. I'm thinking for the next 20 to 30 years, I will own Apple, and I do pay a small dividend. Apple in itself is a great company. They sell great products. They're going into the Apple TVs, the streaming services. They're continuing to have around 6% growth this fiscal year. There's absolutely slang and another company that you guys want to just begin your investing journey with. And it's a great company that we all want to go ahead and start building wealth with. If you bought the iPhone, imagine if you could put that money into Apple in the next 20 to 30 years. Guess what? I can almost guarantee that that investment is going to be fruitful and it's going to be making you money. So guys, coming to the end of this video, the 7 stocks, I don't know if you've heard of them or not, but I want to share with you guys directly into my Robinhood brokerage account how you would buy $100 worth of Amazon. So the first thing you want to do is go into Amazon, look it up in the brokerage platform right here. Now, the reason I want to share with you guys is because some of these companies were expensive, but you can just spend $100. You can spend as much money as you want, all through fractional investing. This is going to be a great way for you to own these companies without having to spend a lot of money, because any dollars invested in these companies are going to be a lot better. So right here, as you can see on the right, it's going to say buy Amazon, and you're going to invest in dollars. Now, let's say I have $101 right now in buying power. So we're going to go ahead and invest. I'll just say $20. I still 100, but I'm gonna switch it up because I'm trying to invest in a few other things. I already have around $5,000 invested in my market value with Amazon, but let's do $20. So we're gonna hit review order right here. Guess what? You're gonna be buying $20 of Amazon based on your current marketplace. It is at $3,424, and we're gonna go ahead and hit buy. And now right there, you're gonna hit done, and guess what? Review order, and I'm good to go. So right there, Amazon has just been purchased. It is super simple. You can do this with any stock that you're interested in. But guys, what I want to stress is that go ahead and start investing in these incredible companies. Start building wealth for your future self. Stop saving your money in the bank. Start putting that money to use and to truly start building wealth for yourself. Invest in the stock market and start growing and start building a portfolio at a young age. And then guess what? In the next 20, 30 years, hold for the long term. You're going to be so grateful that you invested in these awesome companies. And also, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. It literally means so much for you guys to show up to my channel, to hopefully subscribe to the channel, as well as share with you guys the stock tips, the investing tips, the business tips, the entrepreneurial tips, all this stuff is I'm super passionate about. And I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next video. Leave a comment below if you watched it, as well as if you need any help, I am here to help you. You guys have an amazing rest of your day. Love you as always. Peace out.